So students, in our today's lecture we are going to discuss asexual reproduction in detail. Okay. So what is asexual reproduction? It is defined as formation of new individuals without the formation and fusion of gametes. Okay, this we already know, that a type of reproduction in which the individual is formed without the formation and fusion of gametes is called asexual reproduction. So the morphologically and genetically similar organisms formed during asexual reproduction are known as clones. Okay, for example, if amoeba it gives birth to, or it divides into two daughter cells, and these again divides into two daughter cells, so these all structurally and genetically similar individuals are known as clones, and a single individual of the group is known as ramete. Okay, so next, the development of organism from non-sexual reproductive units is called blastogenesis, and the reproductive unit is called blastose. Okay, now let us start with the characteristics of asexual reproduction. Number one, it is uniparental or monoparental. Uni or mono means one. So the asexual reproduction in which only one parent is involved is called asexual reproduction. Another characteristic is there is no fusion and no formation of gametes. Right? Number third, it includes mitotic division. So mitotic division is a division in which a cell divides into two, then it again divides into two, then again into two, and so on. Such type of division is called mitosis. Another one more type of cell division occurs, that is meiosis. It is a reduction division and occurs in reproductive units. Okay, so it plays no role in evolution. Why so? Because the individuals which are formed that are genetically and morphologically similar. So if there would be no variation, then probably there would be no evolution, right? So it is a rapid reproduction, means it occurs very fast. So it is primitive to sexual reproduction. It is so because in sexual reproduction there are variations, and due to which there is evolution, but in asexual reproduction there is no evolution, there is no variation, so that is why it is primitive to asexual reproduction. Okay, so since it is primitive to asexual reproduction, it is present in lower organisms, for example single-celled amoeba, paramecium, euglena, hydra, which is a plant. Okay, it is found in these types of lower organisms. Okay, now let us discuss the types of asexual reproduction. Okay, number 1, fission, fragmentation, budding, regeneration, spore formation, last one, vegetative propagation. Okay, now we will discuss in detail fission. So what is fission? A division in which the parental organism, it divides into two or more daughter cells. Okay, so the reproductive unit involved in this reproduction in fission is whole body of parental organism, is parental whole body. So fission is of two types: binary, multiple. In binary fission, the parental organism divides into two daughter cells. In multiple fission, parental organism divides into more than two daughter cells. Okay, so now let us start with binary fission. So binary fission is a fission in which parental organism divides into nearly two equal daughter cells during favorable conditions. Okay, so this type of fission, binary fission, it occurs in amoeba, euglena, Chlamydomonas, and flatworms. So mechanism involved in such a type of fission is firstly karyokinesis, means the division of nucleus. Then cytokinesis means the division of cytoplasm. So a very interesting fact about binary fission is that the organism undergoing such type of fission is immortal, means it never dies. Why it is so? Because after binary fission nothing is left with the parent body, so there is no natural death. Okay, so now let us start with types of binary fission, means how it can occur on the basis of division of cytoplasm, which is cytokinesis. So on the basis of cytokinesis, binary fission of three types. First, simple or irregular. Number 2, longitudinal. And third one is transverse. So simple or irregular binary fission, it occurs in amoeba. Longitudinal, it occurs in euglena, and transverse, it occurs in paramecia. So longitudinal means lengthwise, when the organism divides like this. For example, this is an organism and it divides from this side. Such a type of fission is called longitudinal binary fission. When an organism, for example this is an organism, and if it divides like this is called transverse binary fission. Okay, and irregular, as it occurs in amoeba, means it can occur either from this side, 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 but from whichever side it occurs, the organism will be divided into two exactly equal daughter cells. Okay, and it is perpendicular to the plane. Okay, this sign indicates perpendicular. Okay, so let me draw it properly, that for example as in amoeba, it can divide from either this side, from either this side, this side, this side. Okay, but whichever plane it takes for its division, it will divide into nearly two equal daughter cells. So such type of division is called, such type of fission is called simple or irregular binary fission. So one another type of binary fission is, it is not a part of your syllabus but still, plasmotomy. It occurs in protozoans, which are single celled organisms. Example, Opalina. Okay, now we will try to understand the types of binary fission by seeing these diagrams. Okay, see, this is amoeba. Okay, parental organism. See here what is occurring, nucleus dividing na, it is known as karyokinesis. Then when a nucleus divides into two. After that, cytoplasm is dividing, so this is called cytokinesis, and it divides into two daughter cells. Since it can occur through any plane, it is called irregular bindiffusion, and it occurs in amoeba. So this is euglena. So see, this is a parental organism. Here nucleus is starting to divide. When nucleus divided into two, then see a furrow has developed longitudinally, means this side. So it divides into two, something like this, daughter cells. Okay, see, this is a parental body of paramecium. It is dividing from this side. Nucleus started to divide into two. After the division of nucleus, that is karyokinesis, cytokinesis occur, and it divides like this, transverse. So this is called transverse bindiffusion. Okay, so transverse bindiffusion, it also occurs in Planaria, which is a flatworm. It belongs to the phylum Platyhelminths. So see, here constriction occurs. After constriction, it divides into two daughter cells. As the division occurs, fission occurs in transverse way. It is called transverse bindiffusion.